Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our BMW X5. Then I'll take you for a drive in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 3-litre SE Auto xDrive, 2014 on a 14 plate, one owner from new. It's done 77,647 miles, although you would think it had just come out of the showroom as brand new. Fuel economy: urban 40.4, extra urban is 49.6, and combined is 45.6, which is extremely good out of a vehicle this size. Top speed is 142 miles per hour out of a 254 brake horsepower 24 valve engine. Road tax is pretty cheap as well. 6 months £110 and 12 months is only £200. Before I tell you any more about it, I'm just going to show you under the engine. This is just as the car has come in. It really is like brand new. It's a beautiful example. Really impressive there under the bonnet. So on the front here, we've got front parking sensors. It's got headlamp or high pressure headlamp wash, xenon headlights, multi-spoke alloys, which I believe are reasonably new, and it's also got an almost new set of Continentals on, so premium tyres all round. These tyres are a lot better than the normal ones that are on X5s, which look like they're bald when they're brand new. So great tread pattern on them, and a nice ride from them too. We've got the power folding door mirrors, the aluminium side steps there, rear privacy glass, the twin panel glass sunroof, and both of them tilt up, or the front one slides all the way back, and then there's an electric blind inside as well. So the back here, this is quite a good design. Power open tailgate, and you've got this bottom bit that folds down too, so it makes it easier for loading. Rear load cover, it's absolutely like brand new in the back here, and you can also lift the boot floor up, and there's space to put or to conceal items underneath anyway. Oops. Integrated rear spoiler here, rear wash wipe, and we've got reversing sensors in the back here. It has the most beautiful mocha brown leather with contrast stitching. Back seats don't look like they've been sat in. It's got the tailored carpet mats. It's nice, light and airy in the back here, even though it's reasonably dark interior. You've got the kind of panoramic roof, or the twin sunroof, and this one at the back also tilts up as well, which is an unusual feature really. The front one slides all the way back, and then you've got a shade band, electric shade band, which you can take forward if it's too sunny. As I say, there's no marks on the backs of the seats. Doesn't look like anybody has sat in here. And here we've got the cup holders in the back and your rear armrest, and this bit will also fold forward, so you can load your skis all the way through there, which we might be needing soon judging by the weather. I'll just take you for a ride in it. This must be one of the cleanest cars we've ever had in, if not the cleanest. It's absolutely beautiful inside and out. Honestly, if you looked in this car, you'd think it, took the number plates off, you'd think it was a brand new car. The leather is beautiful. There's no marks anywhere. This brushed aluminium on BMWs is notorious for scratching. If you wear any rings, or you know your keys, or people chuck the phones down, all this tends to get scratched. There's not a mark on it. no ring marks when you're getting out here and you pull the catch here. Anybody with any jewellery tends to scratch all around here. It's absolutely like new, and I can't stress it enough. And in these days with Auto Trader's price bands, low, good, great and high, it's becoming increasingly difficult to sell really nice examples and get them where they're not in a high price band, and people, instead of naturally thinking it's a high price band, there must be something special about it, it must be a beautiful car, it must be better than all the rest on the market, they think it's too high. But honestly, this car, it's like brand new. So we've got two keys for it, and these quite nice design, look a bit sort of Star Trekky designed keys, but it's keyless go, so we don't need the key, just press like so. And on here there is also a stop start off, which will knock off straight away. I personally don't like that actual function. I think it's dangerous, and I think it's stupid, and I think it wears components out on your vehicle that would normally last probably 100 times longer, but that wears them out. So in my personal opinion, I'd switch that off. So service history on, again, it's not just an immaculate car, it's an immaculate service history as well. 7th of the 8th 2015 at 15,789 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 30th of the 12th 2016 at 32,910 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 24th of the 5th 2017, 35,635 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 5th of the 10th 2017, 42,936 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 28th of the 3rd 2018, 49,545 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 28th of the 3rd 2018, 63,305 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. 19th of the 6th 2019, 67,489 miles, Barron's BMW Farnborough. And apparently it's had 4 brand new BMW alloy wheels, and it's got 4 new Continental tyres. Now the heated seats on, and it's toasty already. We've got power folding door mirrors. I'll try and do that before I set off, and also height and reach adjustable electric steering wheel. Now, one of the other things you notice with seats like these, they hold you in place, they're great. Unfortunately, if you're just a bit wide in the beam, you tend to flatten the cushions on the outside, the bolsters on the outside, and also wear them when you're sliding out. I used the electric seats before. I always use the electric seats. When you've been in the job as long as I have, you kind of become a bit of a detective, and I like to know about the previous owner. Really, I prefer to know before I actually buy the car. The service history, it's mint everywhere. Now we've got 2-position electric memory seats here. Let's just see if I can find them. So position 1. Right, so the first driver like so, second driver, oh gosh, the second driver's even smaller. So we've had a diminutive couple. I would imagine very well. It's like, who lives in a house like this? It's who drove a car like this. It's a big car, and 2 people who've obviously looked after it. Now let's get back to where I can breathe. So one of the things, don't think the car's too big for you, because it isn't, because two people have driven this and looked after it and managed not to scrape the gate posts or anything like that. Now that reminds me, front and rear parking sensors with visual display. Let's just try and get comfortable here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so I'll just take you for a ride in it. And we've got a panoramic roof as well. So let me just see. If I press that, there's two panels, they both go up. That's the shade band. And if I press that back, it closes, and then the front panel slides back like so, and it goes all the way back. So it's the panel's all the way back to here. So it's a really, really good open space. Of course, you've got climate control anyway. There we go. Right, let's go. Oh, we've also got, let's just switch the headlamps on, and headlamp wash, high pressure headlamp wash. Knock that off. I'll let these people go past. It's also got what's it called, high beam assist, and it's for those people who are too lazy to knock their high beams on and off for oncoming traffic. It will, if anything's coming towards you and your high beams are on, from what I can understand, it switches your high beams on automatically when it's pitch black, senses any headlights coming towards you, and dips the high beam if that's so you don't dazzle anybody. And it also detects whether there's brake lights or rear lights in front of you, and so you don't dazzle anybody from behind with a mirror. So the headlights are controlled, or the main beams are controlled automatically with this switch on the end if you knock it on. What would be nice with BMW drivers is if the indicators were automatic and they actually indicated instead of just leaving you to guess where they're going. Perhaps that's just BMW drivers around here. So here we go. That's the second set of keys there rattling about. Just get the wheels straight here, and then give it some gas. Lovely BMW engine, fantastic gearbox as well. Gear change is almost imperceptible. Here we've got the BMW xDrive, you've got sat nav there, Bluetooth hands-free, and as I say, this xDrive, I'll show you how to pair your mobile when we finish the drive. We've got electronic parking brake, got auto hill hold here, and then you've got, there we go, sport, and you've probably felt the surge there. The accelerator becomes more responsive, so we set off a bit quicker. And let me see, sport, there you go, sport plus, dynamic driving with limited driving stabilization. So that means your ABS and your traction controls knocked off. Oops, just knock that off. I'll get it back out of sport because I can't see any reason why you would put it into sport plus, to be honest. And we'll go to comfort. There we go, in comfort mode. You've got this flipping xDrive that tells you virtually everything. Option, back, option. Let's see, where's the car? I think that must be it. No, it's not. Option, I don't want split screen. Oh, menus in the middle there. So we go all the way down here to vehicle information, vehicle status, put xDrive status, vehicle status there, AdBlue, range refill, flat tire monitor, perform, engine oil level. Yeah, we getting back to the tyres. These Continentals, nice, plenty of meat on them. We had BMW X5 in not too long ago. Somebody came to buy it, and they were crabbing on the front tyres, and the front tyres always, I'm just trying to remember what they are on them. But anyway, and there was 3mm on the edge, and they insisted on new tyres, and they're not cheap. Of course, we got new tyres, and John took it for new tyres, and then the guy fitting them was talking about them, and he said, he says, "What do you want to change these for?" And he said the customers complained there's only 3mm on, and he says, "Well, there's only 4mm on the edge when they're brand new." So of course he told us that after he'd fitted the tyres, and we were 300 quid down. But these look proper, so it's pretty good. We'll just go back there. Can't really see for this chap here. I would say there's more room for the driver. You can certainly sit further back than you can in a Range Rover. So there's bags of room. And I've got to say also, this drives lovely. I think one of the other things with the BMWs that I don't like is the run flat tyres. And but this drives proper. There's not as much road noise as you would normally get in an X5, and the ride's not as harsh. It really is lovely. It's just cruise control ready, and then so that's just gone on at 72, which I don't want, so knock it down to 70. There we go, 70 miles an hour at about 1700 revs. You can also use the automatic gearbox, knock it across like so, change up and down, and then we'll put that back into drive. We've also got the paddle shift on the steering column. Little Fiat Abarth behind us, nice little fun car. The car drives absolutely lovely. There you go, there's the sat nav. Lovely steering wheel, as I said, is this brushed aluminium, and nice front central armrest in here. There you go, that opens up, and you've got auxiliary in. You've also got a power socket in there as well. Charge your phone in there, keep stuff out of sight. But it's a lovely driving position, very, very comfortable. The sport seats, even this bit at the front there, you can pull that out, kind of thigh support. There's people making it difficult for me to pull in. Just managed to get in before the exit, but there we go. Your instrument display, far left, fuel gauge, then speedo, your information display in the center, rev counter, and then coolant temperature. Fortunately, we're stuck behind this chap, so can't really show you how well it handles around this bend. All I can show you is that Toyota Hilux in front doesn't handle well round bends. Here we go. Show you here. Up and down, left and a right. There you go. A fantastic drive. It's kind of just plodding along really. At the moment we're doing 50 miles an hour at about 1200 revs. I know there won't be anything wrong with the suspension on this, but I'm going to test it anyway. We'll just give this chap in front a bit of time to get out of the way so we can go through the bends and load the front wheels. Your climate control there, you've got heated seats. Oh, there's a van coming now. Another one. Be here all day. Actually, if I just put this in sport, there you go, sport, yeah. Dynamic driving. So, just load the front wheels. Yep, nothing, no cracks, groans, creaks. A couple of squeaks from my leather jacket. Well, that's not the car. This piano black here, panel across the dash. Very bumpy road. So anyway, I'll finish the test drive here. It looks like we're behind a big lorry in front and a queue of traffic, so there's no pleasure in watching that. I remind you to go to our website, ggcars.co.uk. We have a web store there. You can arrange finance, you can get a price on your car, do just about anything. You can even get a brand new car now on lease or PCP. And watch out for the next video. We've got a Range Rover in, which I'm trying to delay as long as possible, because the last one, which I wanted to use, sold the very morning the video came out, which was quite upsetting for me. So tomorrow, let's see, we've got an X6, a BMW X6 in, and we've also got a Volvo. God, I can't remember what it is. Anyway, it's a Volvo Estate, and then we've got a beautiful Range Rover Sport. Just in time now, it's just starting raining. So I'll get back to the garage. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.